So I'm gonna go over to that house over there with the dumpster. They said I could have a bunch of the perennials, and is a lot of metal too, so we'll see what we take. But I'm gonna show you the different types of flowers that I'm gonna grab. There's also hopefully a couple antiques we get. Looks like got this contact through my friend Dan. Looks like he's already got a whole truckload full of stuff. Got some neat things. I really like that little bench, so it'll be interesting what we get and what is here. So looks like I don't know, we'll find out. It's a great little table. So I got here, and the dumpster, this was what was in it. I pulled out these cards. I figured they have to be sellable at the market. They're all unused. I've been finding all these high school yearbooks too. I have one guy at the market who buys yearbooks. So finding a bunch of stuff. Is that for me? Well,
oh, this one bring downstairs.
This is my pile. Yeah, so I grabbed all these yearbooks and got all these awesome cards so far. So I don't know, we're loading up slowly but surely. I got one more box here. I'm hoping that there's more yearbooks. That was probably I get average of $4 to $5 a yearbook for an older one. I know online some like the ones that I picked from the 20s at that one house, I'll get $40, $50 a piece for. But I just saw something. See, there's so many like little cards and everything in here. Thank yous. Winnie the Pooh, that's a good one. It's a shame it all got thrown out before I got here, but I don't mind picking it. Yes, that's my sweater. Shirt. Thank you very, very much. What'd you say? Okay, sounds good. Envelopes, congratulations for graduating. I guess that's a good thing to put money into. But still have to get to the flowers. All right, I'm gonna keep on picking. I'll show you what I throw in the truck. These are the plants that I came to gather today. They are hellebores. They call them Christmas roses. They also have this nice variegated liriope that, I mean, this has been in here for about 15 years, and you can see it hasn't really spread like crazy. Some of the other ones have like this stoloniferous growth, but the deer don't eat the hellebore, the liriope, and this is a variegated Jacob's ladder. So I'm gonna probably dig those up for my mother too. And I'm gonna put some at my house. There's more liriope over here. When my previous life, I used to propagate perennials. And when I used to do that, each of these, just one thing used to be $1 from the wholesaler for this liriope. And then you grow it in a pot, let it grow out. But these hellebores are very, very expensive. So we got, I don't know, we got 6, it looks like 6 or 7. So they're just starting to grow for the winter. They send up fall foliage, and then they bloom right around here. They bloom at the end of January normally. So they're definitely one of my favorite plants. I just grabbed this citronella candle for next year. They have all these gardening tools and stuff over here. So they said I can have whatever I wanted in the gardening department. I don't see too much I really need. A good seller is all these small shovels though. As you get older, you don't want to shovel a huge shovel at one time. So that's always sellable. And it's good if you have a lot of stuff around the garden. But I don't really see anything I particularly need. My friend Dan wants maybe the knee pads for gardening. Friend Dan wants the lawnmower. Maybe I'll cut the piece of brass off of that before it goes in the dumpster. There's another citronella, but I don't see me saving that one. It doesn't have a good top. Axe heads always sell at the market. We'll take that with us. Some paper towel, but we don't need that. All plant food, and I really don't want the plant food. Maybe the Miracle Grow for the annuals. But all right, I'm gonna go dig these plants out. I'm gonna put you on time lapse. So I was pretty lucky. Got 5 nice clumps out of that first group. And the reason why I'm digging them all up is the owner who bought this piece of property, he bought that side too. But they're going to landscape it just like this. They're going to clean slate, or clean wipe everything out of the backyard. So basically it's just plant rescue today. There's a lot of roots from all these trees, so it makes it a little harder digging than I thought. But I'm gonna probably do the hellebores today. I'm gonna try to get the liriope out, but liriope will basically be able to stay out almost over winter. They're pretty durable plants. But I got these 3 to dig next. All right, back on. So I did end up digging the liriope. What I'm gonna do now is just throw these hellebore in some buckets to bring to the garden. I think these flowers are probably worth way more than the stationery I got, and the stationery is really expensive. Maybe not. Maybe the stationery would blow the flowers out of the water. But I'm going to go back and show you guys what I picked out in the stationery department and put that all in boxes. But right now I'm going to load the flowers. All right, I just got a box. I figured I'll show you guys the stationery I picked out real fast. There was, I think it was down here, these ones, and if they're not used, are, I think, worth some money. All these Frank Lloyd Wright, just awesome. The Winnie the Pooh, I'm gonna have to look these up tonight. I know there's collectors for everything, so this was her collection. What else did I get? That was pretty neat. I found, look at this, Austin, how cool this is. I mean, it's got a rip, a small one, but it's a linen jacket.
Oh, nice.
From,
that's old.
Yeah, probably 50s.
Probably early 50s, looking at that tag.
Yep. All right, I guess next step is load the truck.
So I grabbed that table there. I thought that was pretty darn neat.
And I'm gonna load up my plants now and the rest of that and get ready for the flea market. So put you guys on time lapse while I load this all up.